Okay, starting it. With or without you. Alrighty, alright. I'm gonna let this monkey jump over here. And I'm gonna let you guys hop on here real quick while I share. When I share it, it's on my other accounts real quick. So I'm gonna let you guys show some hearts and stuff so I know that you guys are on here. Guest request. That's so weird. I've never seen that before.
Oh, where you can have somebody on the live?
Yeah, but
They can request to be in it.
it's like telling me that we're live on our own page. It's weird. It must be the new updates or something. I don't know. I don't get it. Okay. Why won't it let me share? It's not letting me share. So stupid. Hey guys. All right. Yeah, there's the hearts. Wow, it's kind of a lag on my end. Hey Lisa. Kylie, get over here. We're on the railroad and go without you. Choo-choo train is leaving. Just wanted to hop on here. I know there's no title to the video, but we're going to keep it positive tonight, folks, because we really need it in this world right now.
Not only this world, but we do.
Hey, girl. Thank you, Priscilla, for letting me know we're live. You know, at first, it was kind of funny because it didn't say it was, and it pushed a button by itself, and that's why Kylie's not here yet. But then I looked up, and I was like, it's live. Really?
Yes.
Really? She's late, you guys, because she's going to stuff her face. I'm going to let her in really quick, and we're going to jump in.
Hello. Oh, my shoes.
I know. I know. Oops, I gotta set this up. Okay, is that lighting good?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Hi. How is everybody doing?
Is that
Scoot
lighting?
your chair.
There. Is
No,
it
other
close?
way.
Okay, you're gonna have to scoot over on mine more. Here, elbow down. Okay, we're just gonna have to get a little bit on the cozy end over here, but you know, we were gonna do some questions and all that at the end. Hey Tommy, hey you guys, how goes it? Hey Ali. Man, long time no see and talk. Kylie, you are gorgeous,
Thank you.
says Ali. No stuffing your face and talking, okay? I'm gonna shoo you this way. All right, so here we go, you guys. We're gonna keep it not personal for tonight. We're not going to discuss our stuff, but we will soon. We're just missing you too, girl. Miss a lot of you guys. It's been a long time, but we are getting back in the grooves of things. And that's the topic tonight. Tonight is the topic about healing. And let me tell you, we have taken some time to heal. But we have also learned a lot, and that's why I do want to mention a couple things tonight, because I'll tell you what, you guys, when you learn from your own pain and suffering, and you learn from mistakes, or you can learn from someone else's, like having 9 sisters, I've always been able to learn from someone else's pain, suffering, their own stupidity. You know, we all have it, right? We all do. So it's no secret. But the biggest part for me, I'll tell you what, that I've learned in relationships, and it doesn't matter what relationship, you guys, we're talking
Friendship,
a relationship, a friendship, because this is something I've recently had to keep telling Kylee. I'm like, you cannot keep allowing people to hurt you the way that you do, right? So it's about, you got to stop letting people hurt you, okay? That you know they're hurting you, and they're hurting you intentionally, right? So here we go. Basically, I've always told everybody that come to me, which a lot of people really do come to me for a lot of advice, right? Relationship advice, kids, you name it. And the biggest problem that I have always seen in people and what they do, including Kylee and Jasmine, my other daughter, and people close to me, is that you allow these types of people to actually hurt you, right? So by allowing them, meaning you know you're in a toxic relationship, and I'm sorry, I'm talking even your own children. It doesn't matter. Your mother, your father, your daughter, your son. They can be young. Believe me, been through the ringer, going through this hell and back. But they can also be your best friend, your spouse, right? Coming from toxic relationships, that is one thing I know dang well, a little too well. So, sorry, I'm trying to keep...
not working.
And her water's not working. It's such a problem right now. So I wrote down just a couple different notes. Why... stop putting so many unexpected expectations on people, okay? What happens when you expect someone to do something for you because you do it for them all the time? Let's keep it basic and very straightforward, right? So I'm going to use Kylee as an example. Not that that's the case in our relationship at all, but it's going to be the best way for her and I to go back and forth because we've been through a lot of cleaning out our closet this year, right? So I call 2020 is my year of cleaning out my closet full of toxic, rude, unloving friends and family, okay? So this goes for all parties. It doesn't have to just be a friend in your life. We're talking all parties. You will always, thank you, Brittany, you took it right out of my mouth. You will always, and I mean always, get let down. Always. Do not have the same expectations. I cannot expect Kylee, right? Let's say as a spouse, I can't expect her to love me back the way I love her. Let's say I love so unconditionally. It's my love language. It's the way that I love. Is by me showering you with unconditional love, right? But you learn to love. You learn to unconditionally love, actually through self-healing, believe it or not. But if you allow these toxic people in your life, for one, but then you're wanting this toxic person to love like you as if they went through their own healing, it ain't going to happen. It's not. You're only going to set yourself up for pain, suffering, and a lot of disappointment. And what happens with disappointment? Then we start to go down. We start to feel like, what's wrong with me? Why am I not enough for this person? I thought this person, their whole life lacked nothing but love, and everybody's always treated this person like crap. Hence, so many of my past relationships. Oh my gosh, can't even tell you. But you know what? It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, someone like that, someone toxic, they don't know how to appreciate someone as bomb and as loving and as unconditionally, amazing, big-hearted kind of person that you are. They don't know how to treat someone like that, okay? The only way they know how to is with what they have in their own baggage, which, guess what? I've always said it. Hurt people will always hurt people, okay? So at the end of the day, you have a toxic narcissist you're with, get rid of them. You're not going to change them. I promise you. You won't. I've tried.
People can change people, but if that person doesn't want to change, then they have to try. They have to put in that effort to change. And you know, sometimes once in a lifetime you will get those people that love unconditionally and that will love you back the same and put the same amount of effort.
That's
and
right.
When you have that person, do not let them go. Put in the work. Don't let one single argument end your relationship. Talk it, communicate. Like, just because, oh, you're fighting over something, you're fighting over this person did, talk about it, communicate with them. Because imagine letting go of all of that friendship, all of that love, or all of that relationship. Like, if you've been in a marriage for 10 plus years and that person loves the same like you do, loves unconditionally, and does all of this the same, puts in the same amount of effort, and you guys have worked towards that and built that relationship, don't let that go just because something petty, something stupid, like one little argument. That's
right.
The stupidest decision you could have ever made, to let somebody go like that.
Yeah. And you will regret it, because I promise you, being a very big-hearted and always being that one that puts so many efforts,
They always come back.
They always come back. And if they don't, because I won't allow it, they'll say, well, I want you to know I'll never find anyone like you. I want you to know, you're amazing, you're this, you're that. Why? Because they will always try to go out and find that you. They won't find it in anybody else. I can promise you that. And toxic people can't stand a woman, a man, anybody that is strong enough to say, you know what? Take your garbage elsewhere. Take your toxicity elsewhere. You want to abuse someone? You want to sit here and put me down after all I do is love and love and love. And you think your love one day will just snap a little light bulb in their pea brain and think that maybe if I just do this enough, they're going to change. Nope. All they're going to do is take advantage of you. They're going to lie to you, and they're going to get better at hiding things. They're going to get better at lying to you. And well, once you're a full-blown empath and you have the ability to see through BS and people in their lives, they can lie to you all you want, because in the back of your head, you're like, yeah, gotcha. It adds up. And at the end of the day, folks, sorry, someone that's strong and yes, does love unconditionally because that is who they are, I promise you, you will lose that person, but you will forever regret losing that person. So if you have someone that is in your life right now, make this year, it is a perfect year, sorry, but clean out your closet. You want a happy life? You know that whole saying of happy wife, happy life? It is really true, okay? Happy husband, happy life, same thing. I'm sorry, I'm one that believes in both ways. You know what I mean? You put the effort in someone the same way that you do, whether it doesn't matter what gender you are.
Like somebody just commented, the golden rule in elementary school, treat others how you want to be treated. The rule, that's the golden rule. And also, don't put the key to your happiness in somebody else's pocket. Keep that key in your pocket, in your hands.
That's right.
You need to fulfill. I used to think this was the stupidest saying ever, and I'm like, no, somebody else can make me happy. You need to make yourself happy, because nobody else is going to give you the happiness that you can give yourself.
That's right.
And trust me, I've tried.
Yep.
Mom would always tell me this, and I'm like, no. I would always think, no, somebody else can make me happy. Like, I don't have to do it myself. Nope.
Stop putting expectations. Stop thinking that person will love you the same one day. Stop. You're only fooling yourself, honey. I'm sorry.
Expectations.
But it's true.
Okay, you need to have expectations and standards and boundaries and all that, but don't have expectations that you keep yourself at. You love somebody this way, and you have kindness this way, and you give the affection and give your all to that somebody, and that's just how you are, but do not hold them to that same expectation. Because I still mess this up till this day, and I'll come crying to Mom, and I'm like, Mom, my best friend just did this, or my best friend just did that, and why can't they just do this, and why can't they just put in as much effort as I do? I give them my everything in a relationship and just as a friendship. I give all I have.
She does follow me in that foot. in those footsteps. And I told her, I said, listen, this is a hard. You're going to be that loving, and you're, big-hearted, and you're smart. You have everything to offer. People out there like that, especially narcissistic, toxic people, they attract to that. They really do. Because they find certain prey to seriously make victims. And I'm sorry, but I will never, ever be anybody's victim. Even in really screwed up situations, what did I always say? I will never play that victim card, that victim mentality. I've told my kids since the day she could really understand much. I told her, don't ever play victim. And if you are in a bad situation, get out of it. Don't ever sit there and have self-pity and throw your pity party, because you know what? You deserve so much more. And I promise you guys, there are so many damn good people out there. It may not seem like that. I just talked to one of my close friends tonight, and she's just like, I have no hope. I have no hope left in any relationship as long as I live. And I'm like, yeah, I hear ya, and that sucks, and it's a lot of hurt, to say that kind of stuff, because at the end of the day, we all just want to be loved. That's it, So don't allow for toxic and negative people to make it or break it for you. Don't, rely on yourself. Stop giving the key, like Kylee said, to anyone to control your life, to control your happiness. That key should always be in your own pocket. Nobody should ever be able to control your destiny or your happiness or your future but yourself, okay? And if you got that kind of toxicity, I'm telling you, clean it out. There's friends that was doing that to me, trying to control every move I made and this and that. I'm sorry, am I in a relationship with you? Like, no, and even that, it should not be this whole control freak stuff. Sorry, just because there's a title, all of a sudden, and we went from friends to now a relationship, does not entitle you to have full-blown control and possessiveness. So the minute you see that, run, not worth it. I can promise you that. Those signs are toxic signs. Anybody that feels like they have to have some kind of ownership over you, run. You're better off on your own.
There was this video that I just watched where this guy said, nobody can break your heart twice without your permission. And just basically saying, first time they break your heart, yeah, that's on them. But the second time they break your heart, that's on you. You allowed them back in your life. You put yourself back into that same position that they hurt you in the first place. You gave them your heart again. You gave them, and you know what? Yeah, maybe give them a second chance, but have your walls up. Do not trust them like you did it at the first time, because things are different now. They broke you.
Yep. Or they broke your trust. Okay? Without trust, there is nothing. And I don't care. I say that to my own kids. If I don't trust you, there is nothing. Sorry. With trust comes everything. With trust, you will have my respect. With trust, you will have my unconditional love. With trust, you will have everything. But I promise you, I will not continue to make the same mistakes I have made in the past, which is expecting my spouse to be a certain someone because that is who I am. We are who we are. Stop expecting your husband to come home and do your A, B, C to D and Z list, because that is who you would be if you were the working partner, right? And I'm just saying this, vice versa. Doesn't matter. Husband stays home with the kids. Don't expect your wife to come home and take over the whole house and say, hey, it's all you. I've been with the kids all day. No, actually, it is what that person can give and who they are. Because I promise you, you expect A to Z. A person can fake it till they break it, okay? Most people will never fake it till they make it. Why? Because it's not who they are. Stop trying to change someone. If anything, if you don't like something, go change yourself. Go self-heal. Go find yourself and make sure that the person you are today is making you happy.
And
not
who
the
you
other
wanna be.
person, and who you want to be. Because I promise you, there's enough toxicity out there. There's enough hatred out there. There's enough drama out there. There's enough negative crap out there. Who the hell wants to live with that? I don't. I'm going to damn well not hang out with that. Right? So do everything in your power to stop letting people hurt you. Okay? You get hurt and you have the same song you're singing to your friends for the next 5 years, 10 years, or even 1 year. I will tell you, as a friend, I'd be like, hey, you know what? From what I recall, this problem was your same problem 5 years ago. Either go seek some help if it's your spouse, or I'm sorry, if you want to be happy, do yourself a favor and pack your bags, okay? And stay out of a relationship until you truly find yourself, until you heal, okay? There's nothing like bringing baggage from your past into a good relationship with a good person, okay? That is healed, that is positive, that has so much love to give you.
That's
and
not fair to them or yourself.
Absolutely not. Not fair, and it's not okay. Because guess what? Hurt women end up destroying good men. Hurt men end up destroying really damn good women. Okay? I've seen it both ways, so I don't give a crap which way you want to put it. Sorry. I come from a huge family, and let me tell you, I have 9 sisters. I've seen many women in my life, not just my sisters, but many good friends, ruin really good men. Okay? So at the end of the day, stop allowing yourself to be the victim. Get up and do something about it. That's my 2 cents for today. I get a lot of a lot of advice, and I give my friends advice, my family advice, but I see it out there everywhere. I do. I see it in posts. I see it, in a relationship, out of relationship. We're together picture. We're single picture. And I sit back and I laugh because, well, that's all you can do, when nobody asks for your 2 cents. But I see it, and it's everywhere, and it's sad, and it breaks my heart because at the end of the day, I don't care if it's your child. Don't let your freaking kids run you over. Don't. Sorry. Step up. Be a parent. Stop allowing your teenager to run you. They don't own you, okay? Smack them over the freaking head or swat them on their butt and let them know, guess what? I can still do that, yeah. And I call the cops right here, right now, and remind you that you are still a child, and I will keep your freaking butt in check whether you like it or not. Stop allowing your dang kids to abuse you, okay? Just because you're too scared of what they're going to do. Sorry. Parenting is still in existence. Discipline still does exist. You don't have to lay your freaking hand on your kid every day to lay down the boundaries and some laws of, hey, this is how life's going to be. You don't like it? Good. Get your butt in that bedroom, because I promise you, you sit on that bed for a week with nothing to do, without a phone, you're going to get your kid in check real quick. Okay? Stop allowing this toxicity to go on, because all it's going to do is poison everything about you and your life. Okay? You want to see a happy home? Fix it. And it starts with you. Self-love, heal, do whatever it takes. Prayers, videos, anything positive. And then start cleaning out your closet. Because I promise you, when you heal and you let go of toxicity in your life, I can vouch for that. After I started removing toxic friends, and I'm talking a lot of toxic friends, okay, you guys, I was one that, I was a very busy bee, hanging out with friends, thousands of acquaintances that I've met running my companies back in the day. And I'm telling you, I don't care. I'd rather have 25 women men in my life that are my friends, then I would rather have 500 toxic, draining, and frustrating and backstabbing, disloyal, unreal, fake type of friend. Don't want it, won't have it, and won't put up with it. These types of people that actually really always do get hurt, believe it or not, you guys are some of the most loyal, loving, and just downright big-hearted people out there. And that's why you get hurt, because you just can't wrap your brain around why people are the way they are. How can this person hurt me so much after all I do is just love and love and love and do and do and do? Well, that's the thing. You got to decide. Is that person worth it? Okay, then stick around. See how it ends. Are you strong enough to walk away and say, I deserve better? You should be. Because if you are big-hearted, loyal, faithful, honest, and honesty is everything, you guys. Sorry, but it is for me. The minute you start lying to me, those add up so quick, and I'm out. I can't stand it. I hate it. And I will be so black and white and honest with myself, my kids, everybody that knows me. That's just how I am. If you don't like it, there's the door, but you will always get a very black or white answer from me. There's no in between, and that's how it should always be. If you seriously have to second guess how anyone's going to be in your life, bye. There's the door. Don't let the door split, don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Okay? And here's just some notes off of what I wrote.
I just got what that meant. Wow.
Seriously, after all these years. We'll talk later.
I just realized what that meant. But I wanted to say, if you are gonna ever change yourself for any reason, make sure it's for yourself and what you want to do. Don't ever change yourself because...
Donna, we will actually. I'll get on that. Go ahead. Sorry, honey.
Don't ever change yourself because, little Timmy in 3rd grade said he didn't like the way you acted when he stole your crayon. Do it for you. Do it because you want to. If you want to change your body for some reason, if you want to do that, if you want to get a flatter stomach, or if you want to get a boob job, if you want to get Botox, if you want to do something, do it for you. Do it because you want to, and not because you think it'll make you happy. Love the body and love yourself that you have now. Because I'm telling you, you will not get any happier. You'll always find a flaw unless you find happiness in yourself now, in the body you have.
Damn, Gina. Preach.
Like I said, make sure it is for you. Because if you don't love yourself, if you don't love your body, then nobody else is going to love it for you. Confidence, one of the most attractive thing in people. A girl who knows that she's beautiful, a guy who knows that he's handsome, people get attracted to that because it's that positivity, it's that light, it's that joy. And people who are in dark places, they want that. They're craving that. So do it for you, not because anybody else made a comment on it.
Amen. That's a good point.
Even your personality, too.
Yeah. And I'll leave you with some of my notes that I wrote. But stop giving people a position in your life that they cannot hold up to. Or people will continue to hurt you if you allow them to.
And you can't get mad at them if they keep hurting you because that was your fault.
You're allowing it. You're allowing it to happen. So, sorry. It's the truth.
You can't get mad at them, or when you can't get mad at them when you also had an impossible expectation. Like we said, the expectations that you may do for something else. You can't get mad at yourself when those people aren't like the fantasy you had in your head. You create this fantasy and this expectation based on yourself and how you act and how you love other people, but then you get mad at them when they don't live up to it. Yeah. That's not fair to them, even if they did you wrong, even if they don't know how to do that. 1, they might not be capable of it, and 2, they just don't want to.
Yeah.
You can't get mad at them. The only person you can be mad at is yourself because you had that impossible expectation that you were trying to hold them to.
That's right. You are in control of who you allow to stick around, to always hurt you and let you down. Okay, these are my notes, folks. And then there's just a couple more on this next page. Kylee and I both learned harsh reality this year. That that you truly have to be careful of who you allow into your life. Period. No ifs, no buts, no excuses. Period. You're in control. You're responsible for who you allow into your life, into your small circle. I call my close friends, my best friends, my close sisters I'm with, my small circle, right? That small circle, unless your literally personality matches mine, you're not in it. You have to have a huge heart. You do got to love unconditionally, and I mean unconditionally, okay? No ifs and buts about it. When I love someone, trust me, you know that I love you. Because I'm the type that rolls out of bed at 3 a.m. Yeah, and don't take advantage of that. Like some of you guys, I'll whoop you, okay? Just because I am that type of person. But you can't let people take advantage of it.
You have to find a balance. Be that person.
Or
love
make
them,
the balance. Make the boundaries, okay? Or put a trampoline between you and that person. Make it really hard for them to get to you.
Put an obstacle course.
Especially those as a partner, all right? We're going to break it down here real quick. And Donna, you are right. We talked about doing more videos like this once a week because, man, whether we liked it or not, we had to learn some of the most life crazy experiences. And it's stuff like this, up to a million others, after going through what we went through and still are going through. So especially as a partner, it's the last few paragraphs I'm leaving you guys with. In the last 10 years, I removed so many toxic people out of my life. And then I keep a very small circle and only will allow those to stay that are truly, truly loving. Okay? We cannot keep giving our heart.
Cassandra, you missed a lot.
Yeah, you're going to have to catch up, girl. We cannot go back, okay? This is where I'm drawing the boundary, Cassandra.
The expectations we have you
to. My friendship with you.
Don't hold expectations.
We're trying to make light of this situation, you guys. Hold on. Cassandra, don't interrupt, okay? It's a rude friend that interrupts. We cannot keep giving our heart right back to someone that has already showed you their true colors, okay? Just like we just said here a few times, of who they really are. They are liars, they gossip, they start drama, they live for negativity, okay? Negative environments is how they thrive. This is what keeps their bloodstream alive and flowing, you guys.
It's like germs.
Toxicity.
Other germs keep them alive.
Out your life. Bye. See ya.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia. We're not going to say the other one because I don't need her overthinking things again. Okay? The last part is they're liars. All they do is hurt you out of their own anger and their own deep-rooted issues. It's not you. Stop believing their lies. Oh, it's you. Your fault. You're the problem. You're the reason why I drink. You're the reason why I do drugs. Really? Really?
I didn't know.
Really?
I shoved a vodka bottle down your throat.
Yeah, I shoved that vodka bottle down your throat. That's why you drank a whole fifth tonight, because I pissed you off.
It's like the same thing when people say, like, oh, God made me do this. It's like, oh, I didn't know God literally put that joint in your mouth and made you do this. I didn't know God made you go ask a guy for heroin. Didn't know he did that.
Ain't nobody Nobody responsible for anybody's actions but yourself. That's it. Plain and simple. Whether it's in a negative or a positive, it don't matter. Okay? Deep-rooted issues of their own, because they are not taking time out with either God to heal, or time to self-love and reflect where they can change in their life to become better people. Okay? They will remain miserable until they do so. But if not, they will not hurt you, or they will continue on to hurt you, use you, and ruin you. You understand that? They will ruin your life. I don't care who this person is, your mom, your daughter, your son, your family, or your friends. Stop allowing it to happen. If you still choose to see past everything they keep doing, I'm not saying don't ever forgive. You should always forgive no matter what, because the only thing you're doing is that toxicity is living up in you. Let it go. Every single night you lay your head down and you go to bed, do not allow one single soul or person in this world to allow that anger to stir up your soul and your happiness and your joy, and to steal that from you, because that's bullcrap and it is not okay and it is not fair, especially to someone that truly tries hard to live a good and happy, healthy life. Okay? So stop allowing their toxicity to destroy you, to ruin you, because that's all it's going to do. If you choose to see past all the pain that same person keeps causing you, then it is on you. It is your problem. Hurt people will always hurt people. And it's not fair to you if you took time to self-heal. And that is it, folks. That was 2 pages of my own notes. Okay?
Something to add on to that is also, like, let's say, like, somebody hurt you.
We're going to wrap it up.
And then you feel like you healed and that you've spent enough time focusing on yourself, and you let them back in your life and you think you're better. It's like if somebody threw a plate onto the ground, it's going to smash, it's going to break. And then they just say sorry to it. They said sorry to the broken plate. Does that put it back together? No. The plate's not all better, it's not all fixed. That's you, that's your heart, you're the plate. You can't just think, even if you want to believe that you're fine, even if you love this person so much, you want to let them back into your life. Some people, it's sometimes the people that you love the most that you have to let go.
Yeah.
Because you can't use, if there's a tiny bit of good but mainly bad, you can't use an excuse of the little bitty good to be like, oh, well, he said he loved me. It's okay that he punched me and gave me a black eye. Oh, he said he loved me, or that I was beautiful 2 weeks ago. It's okay that now he spent the past week and a half abusing me.
Yep.
Like, you can't do that.
Yep. Amen. I agree. All right. Well, there you guys have it. We really just, like I said, being through and going through so much with so many different events, you guys, I just really wanted to put that out there, because right now it's such a negative and toxic time in our world around us. It's not just our own country. It is literally everywhere, you guys. Don't allow it to be in your homes. Don't. Seriously, throw that crap out, change it, self-reflect, self-love, grow together, if you are in any kind of toxic relationship with anyone. Grow. If that person's willing to change themselves, but you cannot change them, stop trying to.
You can't.
You will not change them. They'll put a front on for a little bit, it'll go back to the same crap. They'll put a front on for a little bit, it goes back to the same crap.
Keep getting hurt
Okay?
over and over again.
You're gonna keep getting hurt. We already said it in this video, but seriously, just stop allowing that kind of pain, that toxicity in your life, because it's not worth it. But thank you guys for being on here. Thank you for your constant love and support. Val, you too, hon. Love you too. You guys all have a good night. And we'll be back on here in a couple days. And we're going to just kind of keep this rolling, Like I said, there's enough toxicity out there right now. And we'd, be able to put out there things that we've gone through and learned, and the do's and don'ts of life. to live a much happier life, even though you've been through the ringer, you've been through abusive relationships, or you've been through the system abusing you. There's still happiness on the other end, okay? It's not worth you taking your life over. It's not worth you taking somebody else's life over. I promise you that. There is still happiness and joy. You don't have to have crap of this world. It's all going to burn one day anyway. I mean, look, it kind of is all around us, you know? You can die tomorrow, and
figuratively and physically.
all you got is the love of those around you and your own heart and Christ, you know? So God bless you guys. Thank you guys. We'll hop on to the comments here. I'm going to let Kylee hop on them.
Thank you, Glory.
And God bless you guys. Thank you for all the love and the kind words. You guys are amazing and very sweet. God bless. Take care, and we'll see you guys in the next few days. All right. Good night.
Good night. Love you guys.
Love you guys.